Did anybody realize that they had weird shit going on with them during the pandemic? Like, motherfuckers had to really be with themselves a lot. You feel me? And I learned a lot of weird shit about myself. One of the main things that I learned about myself in this pandemic is my choice of porn is very weird. Because I'm older. I grew up when porn was actually on video cassette tapes, and you had to sneak and watch them. They were your father's. It wasn't as cunning as it is now, where you could just pull it up on the phone and you got people out your business. You had to sneak. First of all, you had to find the box that he didn't think you knew about. And you had to rewind the fucking thing back to the spot to not get caught. Because, no, like, you had to rewind it because your dad would know. He popped the tape in, it's in a different part. Hey, I ain't busting nothing right here. Who the fuck been watching my tape? So, I tell people all the time, technology changed shit, right? So I watched porn, snuck porn, growing up with a TV that was 13 fucking inches. Right? TVs used to be 13. You was balling the fuck out if you had 20 inches. People came to your house for sporting events, 20 inches of TV. So I grew up watching porn on video cassettes on 13 inches of TV, right? Or sneaking on my phone, right? Small. Now, COVID hit. I ain't got to sneak. I'm home by myself. And porn on 80 inches of TV is fucking traumatizing, goddamn. I seen this big HD ass pussy. I was like, that's what it look like? Shit. And porn when I grew up, and no disrespect if you out here, but I have to say this. When I grew up, porn was what the fuck it was supposed to be, right? It was very voluptuous women with very awkward faces. That's what the fuck porn should be. I was having so much trouble with new porn because these motherfucking women are beautiful. They're fucking gorgeous, and they do porn, and that's kind of take you out the mood because you ready to, masturbate, and you sitting on the edge of the bed sad, wondering where the fuck this bitch life went wrong. Like, why is she even doing this? She's way too beautiful. I'm Instagramming looking for this bitch. Do you need? You're supposed to be ugly, ma'am. You're not supposed to make me sad when I see you doing this shit. Where's her father? Goddamn it, what the fuck happened? These motherfuckers are beautiful. And vaginas looked how the fuck they were supposed to back in the 80s. I'm sorry, I don't like ball vagina. That shit is weird for me. Like, I had this lady, she came to bed, and she had the whole little ball vagina shit. And when I looked at it, I didn't know whether to, like, eat it or, like, throw powder in the pamp on this motherfucker. It's like, this shit ain't sexy. I need a grown-up vagina. I need to see some hairs, goddammit. I need to see I'm fucking an adult. This shit, everybody, like, judged R. Kelly, but they looking for the same pussy. That's ridiculous to me. Only difference is he found it for the hair grew, goddammit, but it's still equally... Oh, now y'all wanna, like y'all didn't know what the fuck was going on. Now y'all didn't know. Oh, we had no idea. But for real, I love the hairy kind of, but just not too much. Not 80s porno hair, but just hair. Because I had somebody, she had so much hair, she put her panties down and it actually made a sound. It was like, and when I looked at it, the hair was matted, right? It looked like weed before you break it up and put it in a blunt. You know what I'm talking about? I love hair. I do. I love hair. It's just a pain in the ass to try to find a hole in that shit, though. You be trying to guide it in like... She tried to guide you in, can't find the motherfucker either. Hold on. That's facts.